Close down Chelsea Football Club right now. Premier League, you need to investigate the Blue Co. They are into money laundering. Yes, this Chelsea Football Club, you have to close this club down right now because a lot of Chelsea fans are losing our hard-earned money. Yes, we are losing money. No be stone people they go use to watch match. Oh. Now look at this Everton match. Look at how scanty the stadium is towards the end of the match. If Chelsea fans want to be wise enough, you see that next match, they are not supposed to go and watch that match. That is a proper way whereby you can make a proper protest. Let that Stamford Bridge, let it be empty. Let that seat, let them be empty. Stay outside the Stamford Bridge. Do your protest over there. Don't come onto the pitch. Now, as a business owner in West African region, those of us that we used to, that we have football viewing station, Chelsea and Manchester United, all depends on your location. But I'm speaking on behalf of those in Nigeria to be precise. Chelsea and Manchester United has the largest fan base. And when it comes to watching football matches at the viewing station, only Chelsea and Manchester United match is a match whereby you can make profit as a business owner that owns a football viewing station. Now, when you look at the sales, Chelsea is out of the UEFA Champions League. Manchester United is not even participating in this current season. Only Arsenal, Manchester City, aside from if Arsenal happens to go through all the way to the final, or if Arsenal is playing against a top opposition, that is when you can see some rival fan go along to watch such kind of match. So what is the joy? As a football fan, there is no joy from this club. And this is all down to the ownership. This is not how to run a club. Don't expect me to come out here and blame Liam Rosinho. I am not a delusional Chelsea fan. I have stated, you see, the Chelsea season, I have analyzed it before the commencement of this season, even when Enzo Maresca was in charge. I have my reason when I said Enzo Maresca is one of the best managers on planet right now. He has his own lapses, as a young manager, but I have my reason, and that reason is obvious right now. The reason is obvious. Very, very simple. There is nobody that is telling you not to bring in some clueless player to the team. If you want to bring in young player to the team, you have to make sure you are bringing in quality to the team. Now look at the level of decline in Pedro Neto's performance this season. It is woeful, and there's no one that will call him to order. Where is that manager? Where is that experienced manager that will call him to order? Look at Orlando Garnacho. How can you have a proper player on the bench and you be scared to bring them in because you know they're not going to be effective in the match? Orlando Garnacho is making it look like I don't understand. Manchester United will not do this one though. That Baba will do that thing for you because I don't know what I do, Manchester United fan. I gave you Messi Man. Messi Man na baller. Look at the numbers of shots when Messi Man they play for Manchester United in the Europa League. You can't do this one. Can't give me Orlando Garnacho. A wasteful winger, to be precise. A winger that lacks confidence. Because tell me the effectiveness of Orlando Garnacho in that match. The only time you can see the brilliance of Orlando Garnacho is if you are playing against Carabao Cup or you are playing FA Cup. You are playing against a third division or a second division team. This is not a disrespect. If you do well, we'll come out here to praise you well. If you have a psychological problem, we are definitely going to know. If you are coming back from injury, definitely we will know. So there is no excuse for all these clueless players. Look at the only few minutes that Esteban William played in that match. He took on like at least maybe 2 or 3 Everton players successfully. Something that Pedro Neto, playing for almost 70 minutes in the match, could not even do. Dribbling 0, cross 0. A lot of good players and reliable players that we have left in the squad, they are being frustrated. Look at the body language of Moises Caicedo. The only thing is just that Enzo Fernandez, you will definitely know that Enzo Fernandez is not happy, with his performance and body language on the pitch. That is the difference between Enzo Fernandez and some other players. Even Marco Correa, a lot of reliable players that we have right now in Chelsea squad, they are not happy. They are not happy. But because of the fact that the emotional side of Enzo Fernandez, you will definitely know on the pitch. Of course, the performance of Enzo Fernandez was not good in this match. And psychologically, even if a manager, can stood his ground, you are not even meant to start a player like Enzo Fernandez. But if you don't start him, who you go start? That is the question again. Who are you going to start? So I will not call out a kind of manager like Liam Rosinho. He's fortunate to manage Chelsea. If now you then give that kind of job, go collect him. If only Liam Rosinho knows what is good for him, this match, he should tender his resignation letter, just as Enzo Maresca did. Because he saw all this kind useless, he saw it coming. He saw it coming. How can you have a goalkeeper in Robert Sanchez A goalkeeper that lacks zero confidence. I have been saying this thing about Robert Sanchez. Not be today I talk am. See, one of the best things you can do for yourself as a football team is having a proper goalkeeper. Having a proper goalkeeper that has a great winning mentality. That guy no get him at all. Zero level of confidence in him. His football IQ and goalkeeping IQ is zero. I'm confirming it to you. Zero. Now look at Wesley Fofana. Look at defense. Look at how Wesley Fofana. Beto, where we say the guy know the score. Beto, they use Chelsea. They do Yanga. 2 goals from Beto. The most simple, in fact, the most easiest team to play right now on planet is Chelsea. If you are playing against Chelsea, very, very simple assignment. All you needed to do is just make sure you mount pressure on the back line of Chelsea. They will make mistake. 100%. The goalkeeper will make mistake. The central back pairing will make mistake. If one is not good enough, the other one will not be able to, to cover up if you mount pressure on them. Simple assignment. That is all what Everton also had to do in this match. So can you now see that it's not because of the fact that Paris Saint-Germain was exceptional. It is because Chelsea is useless as a football club right now. And that is thanks to the ownership. That is thanks to the ownership. Bringing in clueless players to the team. A caliber of club like Chelsea. Now, you should definitely know and understand right now that if there is no instruction that Esteban Williams should not be starting, that guy that we're able to see, you are not going to tell me that this guy has an injury and he came in like that and it could even affect a game like that. So why is he not starting the match? He was on the bench, unused against Paris Saint-Germain as well. A lot of things is wrong in Chelsea. And with the player, there is little whereby the players can say, as a professional footballer, there's little they can talk about at this moment. Let them come out and address it. There is no proper ownership that will be looking at how this club is going. If you have the interest of the football fan, and you have the interest of, in fact, if you have the interest of the club at your heart, there is no way you will look at the direction at which Chelsea has been going and you'll be excited as an ownership. You are a disgrace to Todd and his consultant, an absolute disgrace of an ownership. And this is, the level of politics that is happening in Premier League football. That is why Premier League have been a disgraceful league this season outside Premier League football. Yes, only Arsenal is the most reliable club right now. Not even right now, from the beginning of the season. Only Arsenal. Now, if Manchester United can do the assignment perfectly towards the end of the season, they will be great as well because there is oneness in Manchester United. That is not the case to every other teams right now. Todd Bowley and his consultant, your time I hope. Football fan, Chelsea fan, if you know what is good for yourself, don't go and watch the rest matches. Let them feel that heat. Not be all this church nonsense where una go just do to say una they protest. You want to make and mobilize people where we say them graduate from Ekiti State University or someone that is currently studying in Ekiti State University. You want to make and mobilize them for una. Make una know what protest they be. Make una know what protest they be. Not be only all those rubbish una they do. Protest start from you not go and watching that match. Yes, the football, the players, they also need our support. But the players are one of us. They are also a true fan as well. They will definitely understand.